had a clue what it was. You had to start from ground zero to educate all of us because nobody had heard about Coenzyme Q10. Well, now it is one of the most buzzed about, talked about, loved ingredients. And if you're going to take CoQ10, clearly Andrew Lessman's is the one you need to be taking. We have special pricing, weekend special pricing available also on the CoQ10. So you can decide if you want to do a 30, a 60, a 120, or a 240. You're saving $50 here, by the way, off the 240, $25, $12, or these $7, depending on the size you're choosing, with the free shipping and handling. But this is an outstanding CoQ10. What's kind of fun about this CoQ10, it has vitamin.
I have to explain something. By the way, you get a bonus of vitamin D, so you get 2,000 IU free vitamin D
formula.
But what we did, if you look at that chart, the price that you were talking about, saving $50,
right? You're saving $60.
We changed it.
So is this?
Yeah, so that was that was the original chart for today. But we decided because I think CoQ10 is such a perfect partner with omega-3s. As I said before, the only two ingredients I offer where I could talk about them both in terms of blood pressure, blood sugar, in terms of blood triglycerides, and also in terms of blood cholesterol to help support those healthy levels are omega-3s and CoQ10. And omega-3s and CoQ10, whether we talk about the health of our gums, the first ingredients I would recommend for the health of our gums, CoQ10 and omega-3s.
Wow.
So I thought CoQ10 is the perfect partner, so we decided on that large size of CoQ10 to take an additional $10 off.
You must have just decided that like today, because this card was printed yesterday, and my card still has it.
No, we
at
decided
the prices. That's exciting.
It was probably yesterday evening.
Yes. So you have another $10 off the big one if you want to get that down to $99, and then $5 off the 120. So
and again, and remember, it's 200 milligrams of CoQ10, because back in the day with CoQ10, and I've had CoQ10 as an ingredient. We were the first in this country, I believe, 35 years ago to offer CoQ10 back in 1984. You would say typically it's about a penny a milligram. So 200 milligrams would be about $2 a capsule. So 240 capsules would be about $500. Plus my CoQ10, as great as CoQ10 is, and there's no molecule that's more central to all energy production, to all of the trillions of cells in your body than CoQ10. But it's still, as great as it is, it can't do it on its own. So we make sure that you get the B-complex vitamins that are essential for CoQ10 function, and also you get our special methylcobalamin. It's like getting a special B12. And because vitamin C and CoQ10 work together in the body, you also get our vitamin C as well. So you get a full vitamin C, a full B-complex, and B12, and it still ends up becoming pennies a capsule for something that used to be $2 a capsule.
And it's like taking a separate vitamin D, right?
Right. Oh, with this today, yes.
It's vitamin D3
a special form.
2000 in here.
Normally, we only do this for the Today Special, which the Today Special is done at the end of the year.
Right.
So it's done, it'll be another 6-7 months from now at least. So normally we only do that at the latter part of the year, and that 2,000 IU vitamin D3 on its own is probably worth, I would imagine, 240 capsules. That's probably worth $30, $40 or something like that.
Has to be.
At least. Yep.
That's amazing. So that's again, that's one separate product that you wouldn't have to order. The vitamin D3 2000 is in that formula. This is huge. And then this is like a Today's Special on CoQ10.
It basically is, except when we do a Today Special, we do the really large sizes and things like that. But because it is such a perfect partner with omega-3s, if it's time for you to reorder, I just thought it was a great way, or even you've never tried our CoQ10 before, or anyone's CoQ10. This is one of those products that when it comes to energy, when it comes to combating fatigue, when it comes to giving your body what it needs for its most important organs and systems to function at their very best, whether it's your brain or your heart, CoQ10 goes to the very center of that, the very core of that process. And what I always say, the most common sense energy product isn't a stimulant that stimulates your nervous system. It's an ingredient that would go into every one of the trillions of our cells, because unlike this facility here at HSN, where the energy comes from somewhere else, in our body, every single cell must make its own energy. It can't rely on the energy from a cell next door. It has to burn its own fuel. It has to capture its own fuel, burn its own fuel, and create that energy. And CoQ10 is responsible for the movement of electrons that is responsible for us feeling that energy. So when it comes to common sense and energy, then common sense would be, how could I make each one of the trillions of cells in my body, make it more readily available, make it more easy or easier for that cell to produce energy. And that's the most common sense approach to creating energy. A shortcut is a stimulant, but on the back end of a stimulant is always a crash. There's no crash with CoQ10. It's a tool that all of the systems in your body rely on to function optimally, to function at their very best, whether your heart, your brain, your liver, whatever the critical organ you're talking about, CoQ10 goes to the very center of its ability to function its best.
It's so great. And you have first shot at this at the brand new price, just lowered price for you. It does, again, have that same formula as the Today's Special, and it's nice that you kind of offered it now. The Today's Special is not going to be here until October, so you get that extra. That's just like a freebie that's thrown in there to get a vitamin D3 2000 in the formula. So that's just like no charge for a vitamin D product.
When you look at the separate B12,
right?
And our B12 is unlike any other. It's methylcobalamin. It's the natural coenzyme form. The B12 you see out in supermarkets and discount stores is cyanocobalamin, which is not a natural form, which your body liberates trace amounts of cyanide when it uses it, if it can use it, and if it can absorb it at all. So our methylcobalamin on its own would be the value of this Today's Special. So you get our methylcobalamin special B12. In fact, you get the two vitamins that are the most likely to be insufficient or deficient, vitamin D and vitamin B12. And you're paying nothing for those, and you're getting your CoQ10 at an even more special price.